Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What to do?
Welcome to the Burn Unit Budcast. It's your boy Boots.
Romey L.O.N.G.
You heard me?
What's poppin'?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You know, so we just chilling, just doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of rolls, pre-rolls, you know what I'm saying? Sitting around us.
Runtz, we got the Runtz going on.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm still full from the other day. So, you know what I'm saying? So if my mood seems kind of crazy, kind of slow, yeah, that's what the itis do to a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, the turkeyitis.
You know what I'm saying? So, there's been a couple things going on this week. Nothing major. Kevin Hart got a new movie, True Stories. Well, it's not a movie, but a series. Good shit to smoke too. About 7 episodes of pretty good shit. Surprising twist at the end too. Even though I kind of had a feeling it was coming. Something didn't seem right about how the shit played out in the first place. If y'all seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ain't seen it, I ain't about to ruin the story for you. But, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good smoke movie. Some comedian died from talking shit about Dolph and get smoked the next day. I don't know who he is about that. I ain't really looked up too much detail about that. I just heard an earshot about that.
Y'all be careful out there.
Yeah.
Talking about that, they taking that real serious.
Man.
They taking that man's death real serious. So you
It's
niggas
a
on there,
death.
you niggas on there tweeting and talking all that. You better watch your mouth, cause they taking it real serious. It ain't like a lot of other rappers. Niggas go on there talking shit and no one did nothing. People getting killed behind this. They getting killed behind this Dolph.
You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about no ambassador. That's why I don't understand how motherfuckers get killed.
Don't speak on the dead.
Kind of niggas gotta ask permission before you come to town to do a show on this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk flying reckless. I bet you another comedian gonna have a joke about that.
No, he ain't.
He ain't gonna have a joke about Dolph. He gonna joke about that comedian getting killed about Dolph. That's gonna be somebody's punchline.
No, what's gonna be somebody's punchline is that R. Kelly. They say R. Kelly gonna tell on everybody. That's what I'm waiting to hell, yeah. You know
I
what?
would take all these bitches with
Jermaine Dupri, he's sitting on names, dude. He ain't going.
Dude, he got video on everybody.
That's what they were saying. It was like, you know, he was recording himself in the studio. So if you see a motherfucker shit in the background and shit, he with the little boy game or little girl game.
You know what? Jermaine Dupri was grooming them.
Well,
You doing a little kid act?
Jermaine Dupri, man, he was giving off some names, man. Jay-Z, so yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
I hate to see that shit going on, man, because honestly,
I hope they.
that's up there with James Brown, Teddy Pendergrass, and people like that. That's one of the greatest black musicians, songwriters in history, and it's sad to see that shit get washed away because of this, man. You know what I mean? For real, because this is somebody who wrote, produced, sang, you know what I mean? Brought artists out. Wouldn't be a Nick Cannon without R. Kelly.
It wouldn't be a lot of.
You know what I mean? And it's sad that all that, it's just like snitching. It's just like snitching. Everything you did and everything you did was washed away, right?
Man, he was
Wouldn't been no Aaliyah without it.
And you know what I feel about the Aaliyah thing, man, is they talk a lot of shit about R. Kelly and Aaliyah, right?
Aaliyah was fast as hell.
But besides that is your parents signed off to everything. So your parents can't come back 30 years later saying, "Oh, this was all fucked up. This was that." You signed back then. You was getting all the $1 million checks. Aaliyah couldn't cash them checks. Who was cashing them checks? Mom and Daddy was. So I'm looking at it like, don't try to play Kels. I mean, it ain't right what he did, but don't try to make it like Kels manipulated her.
Aaliyah was on that motherfucking first album talking about
Age ain't nothing but a number.
My nigga beeping me.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
My nigga paging me.
Think about the songs.
Bitch, you 16, 15 years old.
Age ain't nothing but a number. That's the mentality. And you know what though? Your parents saw you. Your parents knew you was putting all this shit out. They wanted that bread. Don't come back now. Exactly. Don't come back now.
He was a cash cow.
Acting like R. Kelly was some monster. Don't act like R. Kelly was some monster, which he is a monster. But what I'm saying is, don't make it like y'all didn't hand Aaliyah over.
He's sick. I ain't gonna call the man a monster because he wasn't taking nothing from nobody, but he knew what he was doing when he was fucking with a young ass girl.
That dude was a monster.
And he said he got raped as a kid.
His
uncle was doing it to him.
He a monster.
You can't call that man a monster.
He's a monster.
What's the name that's eating people? That's a monster.
Mr. Peabody. Man, come on, dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, then that's a monster. You know what I'm saying? Bloodshed. Kelly didn't make no bloodshed.
Man, he was peeing on people, man.
He was
like, come
yeah,
on,
man.
he was holding people hostage.
And the sadness of
like,
it,
come on,
and I'm sorry to say it, the sadness of
monster.
it, we got some sick people in this world.
White, black, Puerto Rican, all of
yeah,
them.
you know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, dude, if you sick, it's borderline sick and
And a lot of them is our entertainers. A lot of them is our favorite people that we love. We don't have no idea what these people doing behind.
Is it just a sick mentality or is it an illness? Because you know how they try to say drug addiction is an illness.
I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. You know, there are people that are addicted to sex.
They claimed his uncle was doing that to him growing up.
If
he
you're
said his uncle did it to him.
People are addicted to sex. People are addicted to all kinds of different sex. Even some people, they fucking animals.
I'm not gonna get that because that's different.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that. But with these motherfuckers is they don't see real life, or they don't see. I ain't gonna say real life because then I guess if they breathe and they hard work, everything is real. But they don't see normal people way of life. They got something else in there.
No, man, because you got to think about, like, man,
you just gotta keep an eye on them.
all the entertainers now, dude, all these, once they get to a certain perspective and a certain tax bracket, as far as the money, they come out. Yeah. All these motherfuckers that got a nice.
So was you sick before the money, or was you sick once you got the money?
They were sick before the money.
You mean come out like gay or just come out with some
All,
kind of crazy
all of
they
it,
do?
all of it, because they're comfortable now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, you were sick before the money. The money just brings it out.
Yeah, can we look at our, sometimes we look at our celebrities to be perfect.
Get away with it.
Yeah.
We can't look at our celebrities to be perfect. We always look at our celebrities as beyond superhuman.
Yeah. Smoking on these damn Runtz, bro. I'm surprised this shit's only 20%. This shit smoking. This shit smoking. It's a hybrid mixed with gelato and zittles.
Mm-hmm.
I never had that since.
With the taste.
Fruity ass taste.
Fruity?
Yeah, fruit
Yeah.
taste to it.
Not an earthy.
It's earthy too, though.
It's a little earthy.
It ain't like that bullshit ass like strawberry coffee, nothing like that.
Yeah, right. That's, yeah. A little too far, but.
I'm sorry, whoever the maker, breeder, or not breeder, whoever invented strawberry coffee, not down your weed. I can't stand your shit.
Send us in a new batch. Let's try out the new shit if you got some new shit.
It's some 3.0.
Any of y'all weed farms and growers,
I can't stand that strawberry coffee shit.
hit us up. We'll review the shit on the channel.
Get at your boy Boost, your boy Romey. We always here for you.
Yeah. As
What you gonna
always.
do with Thanksgiving?
Man, I didn't do shit but fucking was on the grill.
That grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't fuck around on that.
Yeah, they had me on a fucking grill on Thanksgiving.
You ain't no turkey though?
Yeah.
I did that shit my first time.
Yeah, my girl did the turkey.
I usually cook our
Fried
turkey.
good.
That's my only task. My sister and my mama them do the sides.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese, all that, and I always make the turkey. You know what I mean? That's my little thing.
I did turkey and gravy.
Yeah.
My sister did almost everything else.
Mine
Found
too.
out some interesting shit while I was gone. So there's a couple relatives I picked up that I didn't know I had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was the half the
One I used
reunion
to
like?
date was in love with. I don't know how the hell.
Mm.
She my cousin now, but she my cousin now. So I welcome her to the family.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Got smoke on that one. Everything else with she was cool. She was cool, man. I'm glad to see families get together and stuff like that. People you ain't seen in a long time, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Then you got some family members that you happy you ain't seen in a long time.
Luckily,
I'm
They
glad.
come over, kids tear up your house. What about the
Yeah.
one family member who their kids don't listen? It's like, look, you ain't gonna do this shit at my house.
I got lucky. I ain't running that.
I whoop your ass
Thank
over my
God.
house.
You know that
I
I'm
was
a
with
bad.
everybody.
And I got dogs.
Mm.
I got dogs.
Right.
Y'all know when y'all come out.
Right.
Yeah,
What was growing up for y'all? What was the
I got big boys.
what was the dish? What was the dish that you look forward to having besides the turkey
Dressing.
on Thanksgiving? What was it?
Dressing.
Dressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom made the dressing. Yeah.
Dressing.
My grandma used to make the best sweet potatoes, man. I'm talking about like.
fucking gravy. You don't put no gravy on. No, you gotta put a little bit of that white gravy with the giblets and shit that's in that motherfucking shit. On top of that motherfucking on top of that dressing, and take some shreds of that turkey meat, throw some of that shit on top of that motherfucker and stir it around just a little bit. Nigga.
Yeah, that does sound nice. I like the sweet potatoes my grandma made. They used to have like so candy to where it was like, you know what I mean? Oh man, it was just like so sweet but not sweet. It was good. It was good. My grandma made the best sweet potatoes, man. I always looked forward to them shits.
My mom's on that.
I miss you,
sweet
Louise.
potato pie trip.
The pies, yeah. His mom fell down on them pies. She like Patty LaBelle with it.
Dad.
His mom like Patty with the
Your
pies.
mom can cook.
Yeah, he grew up with a nice somebody in the
Nice
kitchen
plate that
working.
day. I went to sleep after I ate that plate that day.
Yeah, nothing after that.
Oh shit. Let me think. What's going on? What else?
Yeah, I picked up a little shit along the way. But I want to go into this music thing. Like me and one of my sons was having a debate about this music. Yeah, me and my son was having a real debate about this music. Just want to get into this because some of these youngins be thinking that the bullshit that they listening to is real.
Nah.
Like they really living this shit. Now, the ones that is living that shit is the ones you see getting locked up for the shit. You can't
Dying.
be, right, you can't be in two things at once. You can't be no hood nigga and try to be in this industry with that hood mentality.
Not if you're on Letterman tonight.
That's right.
Because you're gonna bring that shit with you. You're bringing them street vibes with you. If you was a real street nigga, you wouldn't be on the motherfucking.
Now, half these
talking
smack
about what
rappers,
the
yeah,
fuck
they
you
still in the trenches. They ain't got no choice.
Who?
The smack rappers.
Man, that's battle. That's
You know what I'm saying?
different.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm-
different. I'm talking
yeah.
about the youngsters that look up to these motherfucking Migos and
Oh,
your
yeah.
motherfucking
Yeah.
Drakes and they all on these pills and all that
Drake ain't
shit.
street.
Yeah, well, Drake don't-
Exactly. But
He
they
is
looking at these.
No
they
disrespect,
looking-
Drake. But
You know what I
But
mean?
that is-
Your futures. they looking at your futures now as like real gangsters, man.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
these niggas.
Yeah, I don't think
ain't
nobody's looking
gangsters.
up to Drake as a gangster, but
you know what I'm saying? He probably a stand-up dude. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably will fight back, but I ain't gonna call him no street nigga. I guess.
But yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, look at the boy. The most famous one of them all right now is NBA YoungBoy. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He the biggest YouTube art. He the biggest artist on YouTube. Period. Right now.
He saddens me.
And
He
he
got
just
a lot
came.
of
I
talent.
think he just got out. Did he get out? I think he just got released.
Oh,
He got a lot of
these,
talent.
These young
He
dudes
do. And to
don't-
see that, but did you see the shit he's still in? Out there with his homies, still in the streets doing
He
shit.
can't help it. Them young
Oh,
niggas, them
well,
young
no, he
niggas
can't
don't
help
give a
it.
fuck.
He can help it.
Mhm.
He choose not to.
Move the fuck away. Look, man, what 50 Cent say? 50 Cent said, fuck that. Niggas laughed at him when he was like, man, fuck the hood. I'm not going back to that motherfucker for shit.
It's like
And
this.
it's like, look where he at now. Also, all the niggas that want to go back and be like, nah, you ain't, you know, nah, I'm going to go. And then look where they all at. Nipsey, everybody.
Yeah.
I think of these young niggas like this. Think what happens when, you know what I'm saying, being that we smoke weed. What happens you put that seed in fucked up soil? And when I say fucked up soil in metaphorical terms as, even though we raise our children live with us. Our children are not spending their time with us, even though they with us. They spending more time with shit like this, laptops and shit like that. Them is what's been raising our children since these motherfucking devices came the fuck out. And all the shit that they see and all the, you know what I'm saying, examples of what it's supposed to be cool and to be sexy and to be attractive and to be sought after, to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
That's
but no, but
it's
that's
hard
you,
to take them away from that once they
Shit.
see something else.
shit.
It ain't like how we was when we was growing up.
Dude, you know, I agree.
We had people that tell you that
Dude,
that ain't
I
real
disagree.
life.
Exactly.
We
So
had
that
it.
way you as the parent supposed to do that for your child.
No. We didn't
You
have.
can't-
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
tired
We
of
didn't have
people-
just our
I'm tired
parents.
of people blaming the video games and the phone. Blame the parents. Because if you sit
It
up
ain't
there,
just the
man,
parents.
bullshit. If you sit up there and let your child play on the phone all that time, whose fault is it? It's your fault. So how the fuck is you gonna blame the fucking
It's the
phone?
parents' fault for giving this shit to that child in the first place.
Okay, well then it's the parents' fault to where you see
I
that
get
they're
that.
getting
I get
addicted to. Take that shit. So same as the video game. People want to blame fucking Grand Theft Auto and all that shit because their kids want to run around and shoot
I think
shit.
it's deeper than
Then
video
stop
games.
fucking.
They
No, I'm
watch
just
it
saying. No, I'm just
movies,
saying. People want to blame other shit for how their kids is being raised. Man, you can't blame nothing else if you're a parent.
We
You gotta
had-
blame yourself. Take
raising a
fucking
child.
responsibility, man.
Raising a
Like,
child
shit's
was
sick to
different
me.
when we was brought up. You know. that.
Okay, I understand that. So you should
People and
But
things
what
are
bring that
more
shit down
hands
on
up.
your child.
What do you do as a parent?
You
What do you
can't
do as a
raise your
parent?
child
as
by
a-
yourself.
What do you do as a parent though if
It takes a village. Remember that phrase?
A court, and some parents don't believe that because some parents don't give a fuck about what their kids do. So that's where you have to blame the parent.
but what if you're doing a lot of the same shit your kid doing? How can you really tell them anything?
What is that?
Easy.
If you
stop
and your
the
kid,
damn
if you do the
cycle.
same shit you and your kid doing, you know, cause like me, I got girls, but I like my oldest one is 13, right? Only thing that I'm happy about is the fact that when I look back at what I was doing at 13 and I look at what she doing at 13, it's two complete opposites. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Cause the shit I was doing at 13.
You're a parent. Like
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
telling him, he talking about some the phone, this and that, the kids. be
Yeah,
on
they,
the
oh
phone
my God,
too much.
they do that.
Take that shit from them.
You can take that shit from. What is that stopping them? How's that? What is that?
It's
That's
gonna,
not the
it's
only
gonna
thing
stop,
that
it's gonna
I
stop
feel
more
like
than
that
you
this
think.
generation has that
It's
we
gonna
did.
stop.
You
more
just gotta
than
get
you
your
think.
kid to be. I feel like you gotta just
Right.
get your kid to be honest with you.
Remember when?
That, and they gotta be able to have a conversation with you. Like my kids,
Right? They gotta be able to be
I
honest.
know
with
my
you.
kids lie like
Okay.
a motherfucker, but they also understand if I catch them in a lie.
Remember the term fast?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you heard that lately?
Who what?
Fast.
No,
Fast.
Fast.
but I see it.
All the fucking time.
OnlyFans.
To the
Snapchat.
point where
I'm
it ain't even
saying
talked
be
about.
lost like a
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even pointed out because it's the mainstream.
Mhm.
If you slow, that's when somebody gonna say something. Oh, you slow. Oh, you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But these kids
Don't
know
like
so
telling about
much
shit.
information
Mhm.
at such a young, tender age and don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
And
That's
they
they get it off
angry as
their phone.
hell. Is it our fault they angry as hell?
That's because
That can't be our fault.
No, they just want to be
yes,
older.
it is.
They just
Yes,
want to
it
be
is,
older
dude.
too quick.
Right.
No.
You
Yeah.
can't say that's the parents' fault because some of these kids is angry
Dude,
for no
we
reason.
gotta
They got
tell these
everything
dude,
they want
We
in
gotta
life
tell
and they
these
still
kids to
mad.
take their time.
Okay.
Take their time and grow up.
Okay, you tell me what a child that you just described, and then you think of their parent.
I got a son right now
Okay,
that got one more year left in prison. He'll be home next year.
okay.
And this nigga did not have no bad life.
Just decision
You know what I'm
making.
saying?
Decision making.
Decision making. No, not just that, or definitely decision making, but it's also his surroundings. He come from an area that's fucked up soil.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing there but, you know what I'm saying, grimy shit.
So what you say about a kid like that? Does a kid have a choice if, say you come out the neighborhood, say every day you walk out your house, the whole street is Crips?
Do you really?
Is it, how easy is it to make the choice of, no, I'm gonna go to basketball practice and walk through all these niggas to practice, and half these niggas on that walk to practice, half these niggas end up stuck on that corner with niggas and becoming a gang member, and only a small percentage, think about that though,
It's tricky.
only a small percentage actually make it up the street to practice. LeBron James, only a few people can make it through that, man. It's not, and their parents you can be in the house If you've been watching, remember we talked about the BMF on the first episode, right? Now, if you look at that, Meech's mom and dad, Meech's dad, like, I don't do this, nigga. You out of here. You know what I mean? His parents was not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the daddy really was the one.
Right, the pastor was around.
Mama would have took that money if daddy would have been around.
Pastor at the house is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. On that type of family. Pastor coming through, having bacon with
But that's how it was back in the day.
So what I'm saying is, you still end up being the top kingpin of in the country. You know what I mean? So it's like your decision making later on, your parents can only do so much for you. Because when you get out here and start being active, it's about what you gonna do when your parents ain't with you.
Yeah, we got this 24K right here, the dab can. Yeah.
So what, they put the oil in the little carts?
Yeah, they get a cup like
they
that.
They put the oil in the coconut.
Right.
Put the oil in the coconut.
So you go up pretty much walk around, nobody even smell you do that you smoking, huh?
Yeah, you can smoke this motherfucker on the job.
That motherfucker make a nigga not even want to roll a blunt. If I had one of them, I'd probably never roll weed.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Push button.
At the grocery store.
At the grocery store. At the movies.
Get the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in an application and shit.
Yeah.
Making love. I ain't got one about burning her or nothing.
Or her house smelling like weed when you leave.
I still might go like that.
You ever been over to Shorty house, walk into Shorty house and smell like weed, she don't smoke?
That's when you know another nigga. Freshly, nigga.
Food
This
for
nigga ain't been gone 2 days.
All you listeners, if it smells like weed when you get in there, and she don't smoke.
That wasn't her best friend.
That's her cousin smoke. Her cousin smoke.
Man, check the closet, see if she got some shoes laying around. Nigga shoes there, you know he's over there. Close.
Now, if you get with a chick who smoke, right? Is it on you to make sure she smoke, make sure she get high?
No, I feel like if you smoke and she smoke, y'all both be looking out. That's what I feel like. If she smoke,
So keep your connects, I keep mine?
Mm.
Or do you bring everything in?
no. More connections to marry. You know what I'm saying? 2 niggas might be out, the third one might be on. So, you know what I'm saying? This is weird. This still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
What if you somebody who got the bag? Do you want your girl still getting smoke from whoever she used to get it from, or do you take that over? Like, nah, don't go over there no more.
You know, depends.
If it ain't necessarily somebody you in your circle of how you distribute, you know what I'm saying? She get her smoke from them.
It depends.
She get her smoke from them niggas, pretty much. Not your enemies, but
I don't know.
I ain't gonna be jealous. You know what I'm saying?
can she
But
be
if
over there
smoke,
matching blunts still?
And she'll
No,
never
no
smoke.
match.
And she'll
No
never.
match.
You know what I'm saying? She never bring
No
no
match.
weed home. Now if she
Yeah,
go buy the weed,
bring two,
and come and
But
smoke
what I'm
some,
saying is, she still
Okay.
hang out with them niggas though.
No
see?
matching. No matching. See, my girl don't smoke.
No matching.
No, fuck no matching.
What if it was her little clique of people she smoked
I
with
don't
before y'all got
give a
together?
fuck. I don't care.
You shutting it down or
Yeah,
what?
that shit shut down.
matching what I do.
No,
I'm saying, like, you know how chicks be like, they over their girl's house, she got a baby daddy and his friends might be there, they smoke a lot and all this. So, you know how you might just, she got her circle of friends that she get high with too. Can she still have her circle of friends, or is it like, nah, you get high with me?
No, she don't. She ain't got no circle of
Oh.
friends like that. If she got a circle of friends like that, usually your girl,
I would.
if you smoke,
I don't know.
and
I
she
met chicks
smoke,
like that back in the day.
I would.
You go
I
over
would
me and
let
see
her go
somebody
smoke.
how old? Just where she get high at.
But after y'all together for a few years, I don't know if people still do it like that.
You blend in
Y'all
and start
usually
getting
smoke
high.
together.
Bring me with you. So then you gonna be over there too.
Y'all usually don't kick it outside. Y'all usually just sit at home. Like, shit, we both smoke. Why go match somebody else in somebody else's house? But baby, we got weed right here type shit. Because we just sit here and chill every day watching, you know what I'm saying? But most people, you know what
I
I'm
don't know
saying?
me. I like to go
real-
smoke with my niggas too separately. Like,
I mean, that's because, you know what I'm saying? We different, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking on the family type where, you know what I'm saying? Like, your chick smoke, and you smoke, you know what I'm
do
saying?
you go smoke with your niggas, or she go smoke with her peoples?
She most likely ain't. I'm gonna smoke with my niggas. But that time, I don't leave home anyway. But you know what I mean? I'm a homebody, so everybody come to the house and then we go smoke.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I drink that same way I drink too.
Because I'm a smoker regardless. There's one thing, I'm definitely not just a social smoker.
Now, do you feel the same? Do you feel the same intensity from a vape pen as you would from smoking like he's smoking the cone? What'd you feel like?
It's like a quicker. It's quicker because it's all oil. Like
That's an instant high.
yeah.
Yeah, so that is cool. You at the job, well, we won't condone smoking at work, but if you do, a few hits of that just to get you together.
Mm-hmm. You know, some people got anxiety. You know what I mean?
What do y'all prefer?
Right.
I don't know. I think
Flour or oil.
flour is good, but that pure oil, that shit.
I use both.
That
They
shit
boost
stay
you
with
up.
Now, how they get that shit out of there? They boil it?
I don't know. I think they like
It's this
press it.
extract, right?
Yeah.
I know it's some heat involved.
Do you boil it like you do the butter? Maybe it go from butter to oil or something. I don't know how that
No,
works.
no, no, that's two different processes.
So what, when you making
Butter,
the butter?
you gotta make the oil first before you can even make the butter. You gotta make the oil, you gotta make the extract before you can add to the cookies, the brownies, any of that. You gotta make the extract first. Now, so you got some people like, you can sprinkle dry weed in your brownies and make it that way too.
Yeah, do that work?
You know what I'm saying?
Cause
Yeah,
I've ate buds
you
before,
can
man.
eat bud.
But I've had the butter brownies and I've had the,
This is a
and
nasty,
I felt it more off the
leafy
butter.
feeling.
I felt the butter more, man. I was just chewing on weed and it wasn't that cool, man.
It's because it's nasty as hell.
Yeah,
That kills the
but-
whole, that kills it right there. You can't enjoy it. That just makes
Like
you high.
mushrooms.
Like what?
Like mushrooms, my dude told me, he's like, well, put these mushrooms in this bologna sandwich. That's how I do it.
You fuck around. and
That
eat
was
an
the
eighth
worst
of weed.
fucking bologna sandwich I ever had in my life, dude. I was like, dude, this is more food. I should have just ate these mushrooms. Now I gotta eat this whole sandwich.
You probably eat an eighth of weed and be sick as hell.
Yo, man, probably.
That'd probably be the worst stomach ache ever. Real.
Yeah. And so if you're gonna consume butter, make the butter, man. Go the butter route.
Yeah.
The better butter route. Let me see. I ain't do no shout outs, so let's see. First of all, let's shout out Ohio. Thank you, Ohio, for having us and putting us through the shit that you did and make us do this shit right here. Anyway,
That's right.
uh,
Great Lakes, the area, baby.
shout out to Great Lakes, baby. Shout out to Uniquely Styled Salons. Owner, Sugar Gamble. Cookies. Shout out to everybody who watched episode 1 and enjoyed it. It was a success. Thank you for tuning in.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah. I always forget to tell you that. Like and subscribe. Click that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pass it on.
P.N.R. Networks.
P.N.R.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share.
Yes, indeed. Not too much, you know what I'm saying?
There's some new music out.
Who out?
French Montana just dropped a new one after some years. That's somebody with some consistent hits, if you say on a street level and a crossover level. That's somebody I feel like crossed over and was able to still have some hood shit, you know.
You got the fuck out the way.
Yeah. I see Soulja Boy drop, your boy Dick Draco.
Yeah, Draco.
What up? What up? Hey, the first rapper to do a lot, man. First rapper to be on this YouTube, from what he say, right? Well, I guess it's facts, but yeah, he back. He dropped a little something.
But, yeah,
What do you think about that shit going on with him, man? When do the? I thought we figured from Tekashi 6ix9ine when the trolling go too far. You know, even if him and Young Dolph was playing around.
People's gonna learn, man. You can't really mix streets with entertainment like that, man. Especially when you fucking with the wrong
Not if you want to
people.
live.
Especially when you fucking with the wrong people.
You can't make streets with music and survival.
Well,
So to
yeah,
say,
you
like-
can. Yeah, you can, man. It depends on how street you keep it. You know what I mean? Most people just take the shit and just run wild with it on some old dummy shit. You know what I mean?
This is the new streets.
Yeah, dummy shit. But yeah, what else we got, man? We got Track Boys, we got Track Visions, We got Great Lakes Radio. We got I Got, you know what I mean? It's
That's Sunday night, coming on Sunday
that's,
night.
that's
at 9.
Sunday night, yeah, like 9. So make sure y'all keep in, and you know what I mean? Check out this P.N.R. Network's little series thing going on, man. These guys is doing it. These guys is doing it big. What's the song of the week? As a matter of fact, I think it's your shit, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's this nigga. Nigga ain't talking shit with that Runtz and stuff.
Was it that coca?
Cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all gonna enjoy that at the end.
So that'll be playing for y'all at the end of the show. Hope y'all like that.
Yeah, man, like, subscribe, share. Keep it in, burn unit, baby.
Smoking that Runtz.
Smoking that, bro.
Smoking that Romey Runtz.
Yup, Budcast.
Every Friday, 9.
Smoking. Smoke safely, y'all.
Yeah, every Friday at 9.
Talk to you next week.
Sottolini on the slap.
Kid. Alright. Yeah. Well, it's been a long time coming. Finally here, bruh. Both the most likeliest nigga to hear from. Good weed, loud pipes, head on the freeway. Way too good. This one hell of a BJ. 6 titles 1 year, damn, I make it look easy. Chain the piece so icy, call it Gucci and Jeezy. Come on. Shrink rap dollars for they spend on these hookers. And another 15 on these GIA bookers. Took the song all night, couldn't get no sleep. Shoot boxes full of money, I ain't need no sleep. That's right. Nigga got free, I ain't seen no streets. Just mixing the engineering on these dope fiend beats. Yeah, these niggas talk a lot, but they ain't talking about shit. Investments in real estate, that's what I'm walking out with. I'm told that hoe, and she coming better, hurry up. Just got my hair silk pressed, nigga decided not to perm it up. Brown frame bust with the stones, bitch acting up. Young Gucci wrestlers, then we grew up acting tough. Never turned down a dollar, nigga never had enough. Son of the ghetto knew a lot of men had it. Rich and know my dope house and serving fiends in the couch. 15 getting it in, couldn't be no stops. Bringing it back out of state, couldn't see no drop. Pack gone 2 days, now we headed back out. Tommy Hill, short set, Italy on my locals. 15 in the Audi, and it strike like a cobra. Good color in my hand, lot of colors in my soda. And around 9 o'clock, got a freak coming over. Yo, bitch, too much, wanna fuck my slapping guts. Paint candy pearl, do flips when it's backing up. Backing for a show, you ain't got it, then I'm backing up. Back to the Sprinter, crack a swisher, then I pack it up. Till the beat snapping on these beats. Man, I learned a lot in these street shit, you gotta keep your heat. You down on the floor with a gauge in your face, while some old niggas upstairs tearing up your place. Big ass friends like they sitting in place. While I'm doing a good 87.6 in the state. Live life while you can, never know when it's too late. Dead or in prison, cooking noodles up a new way. Round up a kids, tell them pack up a suitcase. Every chance we get, we taking off to a new place. Somewhere in the UK, most of my shoes made. Got a call from the plug pack coming Tuesday. You know my dope house and serving fiends in the couch. 15 getting it in, couldn't be no stops. Bringing it back out of state, couldn't see no drop. Pack gone 2 days, now we headed back out. Tommy Hill, short set, Italy on my locals. 15 in the Audi, and it strike like a cobra. Good color in my hand, lot of colors in my soda. And around 9 o'clock, got a freak coming over. Little smoke on these niggas. Yeah. That nigga Hydro West on this motherfucker. What you know, I dope house and serving fiends in the couch. 15 getting it in, couldn't be no stops. Bringing it back out of state, couldn't see no drop. Pack gone 2 days, now we headed back out. Tommy Hill, short set, Italy on my locals. 15 in the Audi, and it strike like a cobra. Good color in my hand, lot of colors in my soda. And around 9 o'clock, got a freak coming over. What you know, I dope house and serving fiends in the couch. 15 getting it in, couldn't be no stops. Bringing it back out of state, couldn't see no drop. Pack gone 2 days, now we headed back out. Tommy Hill, short set, Italy on my locals. 15 in the Audi, and it strike like a cobra. Good color in my hand, lot of colors in my soda. And around 9 o'clock, got a freak coming over. Yeah. Yes, indeed. 3 years in the penitentiary, nigga. Make you hungry as fuck. Y'all ever ate that shit? That shit ain't real. So you know I'm gonna eat y'all niggas. Shit is dead ass serious. You already know how the fuck I feel. Niggas don't even take dates no more.